Hello everybody, welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. My name is jfavignano, and this is the V-22 Osprey Mod that GTR Skyline Freak made. And we're just here at Los Santos International. You can see the beautiful A380 sitting over there as well. And which one to choose? Well, I think we're going to go with this one here on the left. And we're going to give it a shot. It replaces the Vellum in the game, so you need to install the vehicles meta correctly as well as the handling files. You need to make sure that, you know, that all makes sense. It has two modes of flight, so that's pretty cool. It's a helicopter and it is an airplane kind of all together. These are very dangerous aircraft in the real world. They've had a lot of incidents with these things, but they still use them. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of power here and get it off the ground. There we go. Doesn't take much. It's got the default Vellum sound, which I kind of wish it had like a turboprop engine sound, but what are you going to do? So it comes off the ground just like a helicopter, and you kind of fly it like a helicopter right now. You can use the right bumper and the left bumper or whatever you're using to control it with the keyboard or anything like that. To move it, you know, on its yaw axis like this. You go forward to go forward a little bit, get some airspeed. You go back to go back if you want. So it kind of flies like a helicopter. So you need to get some altitude before we do anything else. We can bring the gear up. So we'll click the left stick in on my 360 controller. And then once we get some airspeed going here, we're going to hold the right on the D-pad for me. I don't know what you guys use on your keyboards, but hold that down and it'll throw it here into flight mode, pull it back on the stick, and you're flying pretty much just forward. While we continue on, the reason why I haven't been into the cockpit yet, and we'll show it in a minute, is even with the FOV mod I have installed, it still acts kind of like it's really zoomed in. I'll show you real quick. As you can see, we're pretty far forward in the cockpit. It must just be where, yeah, where the head is located. The FOV seems fine, but have nice reflections in the cockpit glass. Some of it's a little too much. You can barely see a little outside. I wouldn't think that it would be that bad in a real Osprey. At least I hope it wouldn't be. But we're gonna fly. We'll do some low-level flying and stuff, and just kind of show off what it does. Like I said, it replaces the Vellum, so it's not replacing any of your military stuff. But they will show up at the airport, and if you want, you know, that kind of look at your airport. So I don't know. It's always up to the player's discretion. That's the great thing about having mods. And of course, you need Open4 to install it, and just read the README. You gotta follow those READMEs really close. But yeah, let's do some low-level flying in there's a Raton Canyon. Okay, right off our nose, we got, looks like is this an MD-80 coming right at us? Or, no, we're kind of catching him. It's one of those mill jets. No, it's a Learjet. Okay. Definitely a Learjet. Very nice. Actually, no, we did the canyon last time. Let's do the swamp. Let's do the Zancudo River. That will be fun. We'll just keep our distance from Zancudo, so don't want to piss them off. And we'll fly right around here. You gotta watch the distance of these blades. You see how big those blades are. It's really easy to lose concentration of where where it ends. You can hit the ground very easily in this thing. Ooh, big airplane up there. That's the shadow of the A380 up there. And we're just gonna fly over Zancudo River. Happy Tuesday to all you guys. I hope you've been enjoying the Code Zero patrols that have been being released. Have a lot of fun recording with those guys when we do it. We are trying to work out a better system to where we can all get together and play at the same time. So hopefully we'll get to see more of those kind of things happen in the near future. But we sat down and had a good session with everybody, and it worked out for the best. Whoa, we would have taken out with that. We would have taken that flying animal, bird, duck, whatever it was. We would have taken that thing out immediately. Let's do something cool. Let's do a landing on that island right there. Good thing about the V-22 Osprey is that you can do some really cool stuff and get into tight places you normally couldn't. Alrighty, we're gonna bring our gear down here. So gears coming down, and we're going to go into helicopter flight mode. So we use that left bumper for the rudders. Wish it was a little more fluid than that, but it's not. Look at those monster trucks down there having the ball. I have a mod installed that basically it adds a bunch of of the rare vehicles and stuff. So right now we just kind of float it to the island, and you don't have to like hold the left trigger down to drop really fast. If you just leave it at idle, it will come down very, very, very slowly and very nice and easy. Man, look at all these birds. We'd be chopping them all up. Why? Oh, that'd be so amazing if we could chop them up. That'd be pretty cool. So we're real close to the ground now, but now we just kind of sit here in a hover and bring it down. Almost down, a little bit more, and beautiful. Very, very cool. I'm really enjoying this thing. It's a little slow for my taste. I wish it had more speed in it, but the real Ospreys aren't very quick themselves, so I don't think it's really that far off of what it could be. We'll take off and we'll go down Raton Canyon and fly over Polito. Add a little bit of power. It doesn't take much to get this thing off the ground, like I said. It flies like a helicopter once you get going. And then we go into flight mode. There it is. Bring up our gear. Gotta watch for that drop in the altitude. When you're in that transition mode, you want to have a nice positive pitch up and some speed going before you do anything crazy. Let's see if we can go underneath the bridge without crashing this thing. I don't know. Oh, we hit a bird. That was amazing. I didn't think you could hit birds in it. Hit another one. That was awesome. Oh, poor birdies, but it's still pretty sweet. Whoa, close to those trees. Oh, another one. I was completely wrong about hitting birds. You can totally do it. That's pretty nice. It just didn't seem to do it when it was in helicopter mode, did it? Or if it has some kind of parameter that kind of tells it not to do that. Let's take it easy here. Some low-level flying under the bridge. 23 of 50 bridges flown under. Very cool. I notice when you're in a tight turn, it will drop into the corner, so be prepared for that. But having a blast with it. We're going... Actually, you know what? Let's land on the beach and see if we can get some bodyguards. If they'll get in with us in the back or something. I'm not really sure. I haven't tried anything with that. We'll use the trainer for that. Put the gear down here. And we'll flip it into the helicopter mode. Right there's going to be beautiful. Ooh, a little bit more side turn there. And I'll show you. So the simple trainer is the one I use. And you can do a lot of neat things with it, including the bodyguard thing. So I'll show you how that all works. Let's make a nice little landing here. And boop. Very nicely done. Let's get out. And there you go. So the back end does open like that. That's pretty darn cool. Look at that. So I wonder if people can get in there. Let's see. Well, I don't know if we can get in there. If we crouch, can we get in there? No, we could probably do it with changing spots in the actual vehicle. Let's try that. But let's get some fellow pilots here. We just go to our bodyguard ped spawning. We go to select model. And here we can go over here to, let's just go with, I guess Coast Guard, really? No. We'll go to a Marine. I think Marines are in here. Yep, there they are. We'll get Marines. One. That'll be fine. And then we can select a weapon if we want to with them. But now we can spawn them. We'll go, let's do 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. We have our Marines. Let's see if they'll get in with us. About to find out. If we run over here and get in, will they get in the back? That is the question. Question. They're going to try to do something. And are they going to insta-spawn? Nope. They can't get in. So there's that question answered. They're kind of, yeah, they're shit out of luck. What are you going to do? Okay, well, let's try it. See if we can change positions in the vehicle. We go to our vehicle options here, and we have all these different options we can do. Okay, cycle through passenger seats right here. Boom. So here's the first officer side. It actually killed the engines. That's interesting. We can sit in the back. I figured we possibly could with the trainer, and we can. All over the place. That's really cool. A lot of different things you can do. So start the engine back up, but it doesn't keep the engine running. Actually, I think we can do that with this. There's a way to keep the engine always on, and I forget how to do it, but we can do it in here. I know that. So no need to tell me. I know we can do it. So the Marines are kind of screwed. Oh, one did get in with me. Well, sorry, guys. Gotta leave ya. Put our gear up, and we're gonna boogie out of here. So let's try to do a fast, changeover from being in this mode to the other mode without losing too much altitude. We'll go forward, and we'll go boom, bring it up a little bit right there, and level it out. There we go. And we're off to the races. Over Paleto Bay. Love this little town. And if you're wondering what's going on with graphics, why it looks different than the stock game and all that stuff, it's because I use Pinnacle of 5 and Visual 5. And I'll put the links for those in the description as well. All that good stuff. I'd say we're getting close to the point where we can just head back to the airport. But yeah, this thing goes pretty slow. I'd like to see some more speed in it. That'd be kind of cool, but there might be ways around that. Watch for the birds, man. We could just chop them up immediately with these big-ass blades. It doesn't matter. With these big-ass blades, it really doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? Instead of going down there, let's go over here where it's really rocky and try some flying inside here. Hit another one. Another seagull down. Another one bites the dust. Having fun there, Marine? Yeah, I'm sure you are. Make a nice turn here. It flies very docile. And just because it replaced the Vellum doesn't mean that it's the same, flight dynamics or whatever you want to call it, handling line of it. Because it did come with a custom one, like I had mentioned. So it doesn't fly like the Vellum. It's just very, very simple to fly. I like it. It's not too crazy. Make a turn here. And then we're going to be on the Cape Catfish side. There's the lighthouse right there. Very nice. And then we'll let's do a quick climb over the mountain range right here in front of us. See how fast this thing can climb. Another one bites the dust. Another bird. Oh yeah, this thing climbs like you wouldn't believe. Pretty good. So it kills the seagulls. I don't know if it kills the high altitude birds. Doesn't seem like it does. Well, we'll find out. Oh, it does. It totally does. Every time I'm like, it's not going to kill a bird, it does. That's amazing. That's truly amazing. Good old grapeseed on our right there. That's Mackenzie Field. And there's Sandy Shores and Sandy Shores Airfield. Then we'll head back to Los Santos. Back to Los Santos. Ooh, is that a police something going on back there? Oh, there's another Osprey up there. Look at that. Let's go catch up with him. Let's kick that left rudder over. Tight turn it. He's flying with his blades down. That's really strange. I lost sight of him. There he is right there, off our nose. We can catch him. Fly in formation with him. That would be cool. Yeah, he's flying in the helicopter mode. Yeah, those reflections are a little distracting. Sorry about that. A380's out the wazoo. And with the Visual 5... Oh, get out of here. Yeah, bring it. With that Visual 5, look, it gives you a much more realistic sized moon, too. I really like that. Really like that. But with the PC upgrades and everything, man, this looks absolutely incredible. And what I really like about the Pinnacle of 5 and Visual 5 together is it kind of gets rid of that whole washed out look in Grand Theft Auto 5, if you know what I mean. Adds contrast, and it increases the view distance. It looks really nice. Boy, that guy's like, it's those typical AI. Like, they just go so fast in the air, you can never catch them. You can never catch them. Look how beautiful it is up here, coming over the Vinewood Hills now. over Rockford Hills. And we are going to land. Remember, you can't land this like an airplane straight forward. You know, those props will dig right into the ground. I promise you that. So you always have to land it in a VTOL state. Maybe you wonder what VTOL, what it means. VTOL is vertical takeoff and landing. Similar to the Harrier and, you know, a lot of different other jump jets and the F-35 and all that good stuff. They're VTOL airplanes. They're vertical takeoff and landing. Means that they're capable of taking off and landing vertically. Makes sense for their name. But if you're wondering what that meant, I'm sure in the download it probably says VTOL. And you're probably like, what the hell is VTOL? All right, we're getting close here. We can transition over to our helicopter mode and we'll land it back on the ramp. There should be another one sitting over there, actually, because, you know, it replaces the Vellum, and that makes sense. Alrighty, let's line it up here. We're gonna land it kind of straight right here, right up there by those yellow bars. Where we're gonna put it down at. You probably have seen a V-22 in the Transformers movie too. They had a nice showcase of this aircraft there. Oh, there's the other one right there. Yep, bring it down ever so slightly. Little forward, little bit of power here, make it real smooth. Oop, dropped it down a little too early there, but that's okay. And there you have it. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see this mod showcase. I'm glad I was able to get around to doing it. Thank you, Marine, for flying with us. We appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time. Take care.